Mukul. Let's see. So my first impression, again, I really like how developers say hello. It's really widely used. Most of the projects that I've reviewed make use of saying hello somehow, and many portfolios also make use of this transitioning text, which I am not a fan of because I have to wait in order to see what's written here. First impression is all about the first milliseconds when you arrive on the page, and during those milliseconds, or let's say 1 second, you want to understand as quickly as possible what the page is about. So I would think about removing or changing that transitioning text, but that's just my opinion. I really like that you have a background image of yourself. That's nice. And let's scroll down. So I really like when people have about me section as the second section on their page. I've always said that at least highlight the skills, because if I come to your page, if I come to your portfolio, I'm mostly interested in what you've done, your experiences, your skills, and contact information. And this is what you've done here. As I said, I really like when you have an image of yourself, so I can see who is behind that page. So good job on the About Me section, specializing in. I can see that you have described what those fields are about, but maybe you can also talk about what you've done, or somehow bring yourself, not only describe what it's about, but focus on what value you can provide through those skills. Portfolio, always really nice to have that. What does this plus? Yeah, this plus icon doesn't do anything at the moment, so why is it here? But it's nice that you have brought out the technologies. Although, for example, under WordPress, you could probably also mention PHP, because WordPress is PHP. It seems like you've chosen the main keyword here, but you can also add more. Ooh, and blog. I love blogs because it shows you give back to the community. Ooh, and timeline. That's interesting. I've never seen anything like that before during my portfolio reviews, so that's really interesting. I mean, it gives some background, but is it necessarily needed? I'm not sure. I mean, I also wouldn't remove it because it's one of the last sections on your page, and people who are interested can take a look at it. So my overall impressions. When I landed on a page and I started scrolling down, I thought it's not gonna look that good, because for some reason many people make use of this white and strong blue, but now when I scroll down, the visuals are really nicely done. It seems like you have an eye for design. The cards are really nice and consistent, although I would make them the same height just for consistency. But and also here, like the same height, all the cards. But oh, and what you can do about portfolio cards, add the same border radius as you have on the skills cards. So again, just for the consistency, to reuse as many styles as possible. And here also under blog cards. But other than that, I believe it's a nice portfolio. It's not super special, but it's functional, it works, and I get a positive emotion from it. Let's also see if it's responsive. Yes, it is. Although I can see that, and I'll show you also, that the background image doesn't resize well, so it's not full width. You can take a look at that. Oh, and also the you can think about the transitioning text, because I believe the landing area where the first thing that you see in that page must be as informative and useful as possible. Let's also run the Google Lighthouse report to see what it says. And performance is really bad. Accessibility is good, best practices SEO are solid, but performance is really bad. See, first contentful page was 4.2 seconds. Maybe it's because of the large image. Yeah, and there are tons of dumb elements. Network payloads, maybe it was the image. Yeah, definitely it's properly sized image is probably it's the background image. Definitely take a look at the performance report and try to improve those small things, because at the moment the performance score isn't that good. The page looks great, it's really nice to use, but it has to perform better. With that said, I like this portfolio and I wish you good luck and keep up the good work. Now,